Hi, Mide. Hi, Amy. How are you?
Oh, I'm
Hi,
good.
Jenny.
Good. So let's break the ice, not with me, because I speak English. I want you guys to break the ice with each other. So, Amy and Mide, come. I'm not here. Break the ice with
Okay.
one another.
Okay. Hi, Mirai.
Hi, Amy.
How was your day today? How's your day today?
Pretty good. The weather is super nice and my work is not so busy. Yeah, I'm happy
Oh,
with that.
that's good for you.
How about you? How's your day going so far?
Yeah, it's going well. Same old, same old.
Same old, same
Yeah,
old.
but that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Good. Glad to hear that.
Yeah. That's
Glad
good
to hear that. Yeah.
for sure.
So,
So,
Hi.
hi.
Sorry.
So, keep going. I'm not stopping. So,
So what should we know? I forgot.
where did you forget? So, good. How's your day going? How's your day so far? Is beautiful, right? Excellent. Great way to break the ice. What would be another? So the conversation just naturally dies down, right? And
Yeah.
even Amy said, like, nothing special, just, that's just what it is. Yeah, for sure. And just the conversation naturally dies down. Now, usually I can step in and I can say, okay, good, very good. So what's the next question? But I don't want to step in. I don't want to step in. I want you to keep the conversation going, keep the ball going, keep it going.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
right, the
So,
conversation naturally dies down. I mean, it says, yeah, so good. So,
okay. Spring is just around the corner. So do you have
nice.
any interesting plan?
Good. So spring is just around the corner. Do you have anything interesting planned? Right? Spring is just around the corner. Do you have anything interesting planned? Great question.
Oh yeah. So actually, I don't have any plan for the spring yet, but I want to go like a cherry blossom festival, or I want to go some like a park or places which there are a lot of cherry blossom. I want to see the beautiful places, beautiful views.
Yeah, I want to check out, right? Just
I
check
want
out.
to check
I want to
out
check out some beautiful, some beautiful views, some
views.
beautiful what? What do you mean? Some beautiful places?
Yeah, beautiful places. So do you have any recommendation?
Oh, sure. Sure. Do you have any recommendations, which is a very serious, right? When you have recommendations, like, do you have any recommendations? I don't know. But what's a little bit softer than recommendations? Do you have any recommendations? Definitely something a little bit more direct, but do you have any
favorite?
Sure. Do you have any suggestions, or do you have any favorite places for me to check out? You could also say that too. Like, do you have any favorite places for me to check out? Or do you have any suggestions? Do you have any suggestions? Recommendations is great, but it's a little bit more serious. It's a little more strong. Okay, one more time, Ide.
So do you have any suggestion for me?
Nice. Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Well, yeah, actually, sorry, I'm not
Interesting.
I'm not interested
I'm not interested in what?
interested in like see some flowers or some cherry blossom.
Yeah, so how do you think Mire feels? It's like, sorry, I'm not interested in seeing cherry blossoms
that's
or
why
flowers.
I don't have any. It's a little bit difficult suggest you.
Yeah, and just Amy, in general, you could just say, actually, I'm not quite sure. Like, you don't have to explain.
Yeah, I'm not.
You
quite
don't like
sure.
it, or like, I don't, it's really not my cup of tea, right?
Mhm.
Actually, I'm not quite sure. Like, I'm not quite sure where, right? I'm not quite sure what places, maybe you could say. I'm not
Yeah.
quite sure what places are good. I'm not, could you just say, I'm not quite sure what places are good,
Mhm.
but
But I think, yeah,
there
you
are
can-
many.
there are many.
Yes, exactly,
Yeah.
right? So that's it. One more time. Actually,
I'm not quite sure what places are good, but there are many. So
to
I
check
hope,
out.
yeah, to check out.
Yes, that's it. Yeah, I'm sure there's many to check out, right? But there's many to check out, right? I'm sure there's many to check out. And of course, Mire says, yes,
Yes, I'll
Google it.
check out. Yeah, I Google it.
I'll Google it.
I Google it.
Right? And Amy, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
So what do you usually spend time in spring?
Yeah, how do you usually
How do you usually
your
spend-
spring? Great question. How do you usually spend your spring?
How do you usually spend your spring?
Nice.
Yeah. So in spring, the weather is getting better. So I usually go for a walk with my dog and walk around the seawall. Yeah.
Wow.
And sometimes, just I chill out at the beach. Yeah, that's
love
very
that.
good. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
Yeah, me
Ah.
too. Same here. Yeah, that's good too. It's one of my outlets. Yeah.
It's one of my outlets after a hard
After
day at
after a
work.
hard day.
At
Out-
work.
So
Yeah, it's one of my outlets after a hard day at work, right? Yeah, it's one of my
Yeah.
outlets after a hard day at work.
yeah,
Oh, sounds really nice.
Yeah, sounds really nice.
I love spending I love working at the seawall too.
Yeah, I love walking. Yes, I love walking on the seawall. Yes, I love walking
on the seawall.
on the
Yeah.
seawall. Yeah, I love walking on the seawall.
yeah,
And
for
Amy
sure.
says, for sure.
Yeah. Thank you, Vancouver.
Thank you,
When I was-
Vancouver.
Yes, I agree.
When I was in
Yes,
Japan,
I agree, right? Right?
I
We Mhm.
done that like that for my outlet. So get rid
I never
of my
what?
stress.
One more time.
I never done that. Like go walk around somewhere for my outlet. It is not my outlet. Just spend the time when I was in Japan for getting rid of out of my stress. But when I came here, I changed my mind.
Yeah, so you could say I've never had such an outlet. I've never had in Japan,
I've never
right?
had.
So
when I was
I
in Japan,
never had
I never had such
an outlet.
an outlet.
Yeah, when I was in Japan, I've never had such an outlet.
Mhm.
Such a beautiful outlet.
Yeah, such a beautiful outlet.
to walk around the seawall.
Yeah, to walk
Yeah.
around the seawall. Yeah.
And get rid of my stress.
Yes, that's right. Get rid of my stress. So yeah, that's why I really feel thank you, Vancouver.
Yeah, so I really
Yeah.
feel, oh, sure. So I really feel grateful. I really
Grateful.
feel, I mean, you could say thank you, Vancouver, but I understand that. But I really feel grateful to be in Vancouver. I
To
really
be in
feel
Vancouver.
grateful to be in Vancouver, Amy. Yes.
Yeah.
One more time.
I really feel grateful to be in Vancouver.
And Mire says, I couldn't agree more.
I couldn't agree more. I
Right? Because
can't
we
wait.
really, what's that?
I can't wait. Spring is coming.
Yes, I can't wait for spring to come.
I
I can't wait
wait
for,
for spring to come.
and Amy says, you and me both.
You and me both.
Yes. One
Yes.
more time. I can't wait, Mire. I can't wait.
I can't wait for spring to come.
You and me both.
Mire, for sure.
For sure.
Nice. Woo! Good job to break the ice. That's a great way to break the ice. Excellent. Very good. And you kind of passed the ball nice and easy. Good job. And so for today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do the role play first. And then we're going to do a little bit of the vocabulary words and expressions. So yeah, and also for Mita and Amy, to bring a little bit of vocabularies and explain how you used it is excellent. But let's do a little quick role play first because we never have time for role plays.
That's right.
Yes,
We
always
always get
taking
stuck,
time.
right? We get stuck in the vocabulary, and then we don't have time for the role play. So for today, I'm going to actually give Amy, I want you to open your mind. I want you to imagine that you are the CEO of a company.
Okay. Hey.
Now, if you're the CEO of a company, what kind of CEO do you want to be? If you are a CEO of a company, you're the top of the top of the top. You are big cheese.
Big cheese.
Cheese.
What does big cheese mean?
Big cheese.
Yes. That's exactly what it means. That's wonderful teaching. Next time, I'm going to do the same. Jane, what does big cheese mean? Big cheese means big cheese. Big
Like
cheese. Someone who's big cheese. Oh, he's the big cheese. Oh, she's the big cheese. Oh, you are the big cheese.
like a
Amazing.
Popular, amazing, big cheese, which means someone who is the highest rank, the highest, or someone who has power, someone who has control. They're the big cheese. So for example, if I go to a restaurant with you and there's no tables and we have no reservation, but the server said, you know what, over there, he's the owner. He's the big cheese around here. Go talk to him. He's the big cheese. Maybe he can give you a table. He's the big cheese. He has the power.
Like important person.
Yes, someone who's important. Well, what do you think? Is a CEO? Are they important?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So that's why Amy today is a big cheese.
Okay.
Right? She is the big cheese. So if you're the big cheese, what's your role? What's your position if you're the big cheese?
What's my position?
What's your position? What's your role? What kind of CEO are you? What's your idea? Are you passive? You don't make any decisions. You
Oh.
have no control. You hide in your office. You're the big cheese. What do you do?
Yeah. If I were CEO, I want to be very considerate about employee.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
because
That's so heartwarming.
yeah,
That's so heartwarming. You want to be considerate
yeah,
of
because
all of your
employee,
employees because go
because
ahead.
if company is working smoothly, it is because employees working.
That's right. It's
They are
because
they are
employees are
they are good
satisfied.
effort.
That's
Yeah,
right.
satisfied. They are good. Yeah,
They're satisfied with their job. One more time. They're
they are
satisfied.
satisfied with the job, and maybe it means the productivity is increasing
Yeah, the
and
productivity is increasing.
and it means they bring good result to the company.
Mm,
So yeah, it's very important to consider it employee.
Yeah. And they want to do their best. They want
Yeah,
to
they want
make
to do
their
the
best effort,
Yes, yes.
right? They want to make their best effort. Exactly.
Make
So you
their
want
best
to be
effort. Yeah,
considerate of all your
yeah,
employees.
yes.
Absolutely. Good. Very good. And Mire, what kind of CEO would you like to have?
Huh?
What
Could you repeat
kind?
once again?
Sorry. Huh? Huh?
Sorry. Could you repeat again?
Yeah. And you could just say, what was that? What?
What was that?
Yeah, what was that? That's all. Yeah. But what was that?
What was that?
What kind of CEO would you like to have? What kind of manager, what kind of president of a company would you like to have? Would
Would you
you
like
like to
to have?
have? Yeah,
Uh,
what kind would you like to have? Someone who is inconsiderate, someone who hides in their office, someone who doesn't talk to anybody?
I would like to have CEO like no, open-minded.
Okay, good. Someone who's open-minded.
Yeah, someone who always allow me to count on him or her, and always
Yes. So someone
can
who's open-minded, someone who I can count on, someone who I can count
right.
on.
Count on, and yes, and they always someone who always willing to help their employees.
Yes, and someone who's willing to someone who's willing to help their employees. Exactly. Good. Excellent. Very good. And why would you want that?
Because while I working, if I feel fair or affiliate to my CEO, I couldn't perform my best. So, and I will feel uncomfortable to work there. So yes, I can't show my performance very well if my CEO is very scared or not. How can I say not?
Yeah, I mean, if the CEO is unapproachable, right? Someone who's unapproachable. Yeah, like it's someone that's unapproachable and a CEO who's scary, right? Someone who's scary, unapproachable. So you want someone who is open-minded. Absolutely. Good, excellent. And Amy, what kind of a worker do you want to have on your team? What would be a great worker to have?
What kind of worker? Yeah, of
What
course,
kind of
they
worker?
don't slack. They are not slacker.
Yes,
work
of
hard-
course.
working
They are not slackers. For
Slackers.
sure. They are not slackers.
And
They
hardworking.
are hardworking.
Yeah, hardworking.
Yes.
Yes, they are hardworking. Because
Sure.
I'm
yes.
okay. I'm
course.
okay. Not because.
Hold on. Just stop right there.
Just
Good.
stop.
So
Yeah,
they're
they
not
are
slackers and they're
hardworking.
hardworking
Yeah.
because
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 teamwork makes the dream
Teamwork.
work.
yeah, teamwork makes the dream work.
Absolutely. Teamwork
Yeah.
makes the dream work. You don't want slackers. You want someone
Mm-hmm.
who's really hardworking.
Yes.
Good.
Yeah,
Excellent.
it's good for company. Yeah.
Amazing for the company.
Yeah. Yes,
Great. Very good. And Mide, what kind of a worker do you want to be?
want to be-
Definitely hardworking.
Yeah,
Definitely not
hardworking.
slacker.
I would like to be like the person who can always help to others, not only my task.
Yes. Someone, hold on. So someone who always helps others. So someone's a team player.
Yeah, team player, and I want to be someone can count on me,
Oh, sure. Yeah, absolutely.
like a reliable person.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry, one more time. So someone who is a team
would-
player and
Team
keep going.
player.
One fluent sentence.
I would like to be a team player and someone who, no, how can I say?
That's
Who
right.
are reliable.
Who is reliable?
Who is reliable?
Yeah, someone who's reliable and they can.
And they can always count on me.
Yeah,
And
they can
I
always come in.
can give a hand. I can always give a hand.
I can always give them a hand.
Give them a hand.
Yes, I can always give them a hand. Good, excellent, very good. And that today is your situation. Amy's the CEO. Mide, you are a team player. You always give a hand. Amy, you're always considerate and of your workers, and that shows productivity. However, Amy, your company right now is going through a financial crisis.
Oh my God.
That's sad.
Super duper sad.
Yeah.
Super, super sad. A financial crisis.
Mhm.
Now, what happens if a company is going through a financial crisis, right? Going through a financial crisis. What happens when a company goes through a financial crisis?
The company can't have employees, a lot of employees, so they can't pay check. They give paycheck.
They
They
can't.
can't give.
They can't provide. They can't
company-
provide
They can't provide
salaries for everyone.
salaries for everyone.
Yeah, maybe they can't provide. They can't provide salaries for everyone.
For everyone. Yeah.
So they need to
Resign.
not resign.
Fire.
Resign. Oh, sure. What's that? Sorry, Maria.
Lay off.
Lay off.
Lay off.
Yes, they need to lay off their. They need to lay off their employees, right? They need to lay off their employees. unfortunately,
unfortunately.
right? And so how is the feeling in the company? How is the mood in the company when you have to lay off your employees? There's a financial crisis. What's the mood in the company? Is everyone excited and over the moon with joy?
It is bad mood.
It
In that
is
bad,
bad don't mood though.
bad mood.
The mood.
Bad.
Bad, it's bad, it's
Bad.
bad.
Mm,
Terrible. You're right. Yes. Everyone
Uh,
is in a
Everyone
terrible
feel
mood.
anxious.
Everyone
Yeah.
feels anxious. Exactly. Everyone
Mhm.
feels anxious. What else?
What else? They are thinking to change the job. So maybe they can't concentrate to work at that company. So the performance is going down.
So the performance is going down. Exactly. So if the performance is going down and people are anxious, so what's happening? Everything is
Everything is
spiraling down.
I wanted to say that. Yes, spiraling down.
Awesome.
Spiraling down.
I remember that word.
Yes, exactly. Everything is
Spiraling down.
Spiraling down.
everything is spiraling down. Exactly, exactly. And Mire, how are you feeling as an employee?
I will always feel anxious for sure. And maybe I need to find another job as well. And I feel a lot of stress. It's stressful.
Yes, you feel a lot of stress because it's a stressful and unstable situation.
Unstable situation.
Exactly. So everyone is
Anxious.
everyone is tense.
Ah,
Tense.
tense.
Everyone is
Everyone
tense.
is tense.
Yeah, everyone's really tense. Everyone's tense. Okay,
Ah, I see. Mhm.
right? What does tense mean?
Very
Like
hard
super
situation.
worried.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Oh, everyone is. Go ahead. Everyone's worried.
Worried to not too much, very much.
Everyone is what? One more time.
Everyone's feel super anxious.
Yeah, everyone's feeling super anxious and everyone's really tense, right? Everyone's super anxious. Everyone's really tense. So what?
So
Everyone's worried. Everyone's anxious. So it's a very, what kind of environment?
company's financial situation is more spiraling down.
Yes, exactly. The financial situation is even more
Even more
spiraling
yeah.
down. Exactly. Very, very sad situation today. The mood is down.
Down.
Everyone is tense. Everyone is down in the dumps. Everyone is down.
Down in the dumps.
Yes. Everyone.
Sorry.
My bad. It's my bad. Everyone is tense. Everyone is down in the
Down in the dump.
dumps. What does that mean?
Dump.
Down in the dumps.
Like,
Very
like a bottom of the darkness.
Exactly. In the garbage. It's darkness.
Mm.
Everyone's feeling is in the garbage. Exactly. Good. Amy, you're the CEO. You're very considerate of everyone, and you would like to have a meeting with Mide about the situation. So what are your options, Amy? What are your options? What are your options?
It's
Options.
so hard situation.
Mm.
It's a very hard situation for you.
Yeah.
You're the big cheese. What are your options? What
If-
are your options?
So, that's difficult. I suggest if you option for employees.
Yeah. So what are your options as a CEO? What kind of
Mhm.
options do you have? So if you're in this financial crisis, just imagine what kind of options do you have as a CEO?
Yes. Okay.
What kind
I'm
of
thinking,
options do you have?
I'm
You
thinking
can, you can, you can, you can call for bankruptcy, right?
I can.
You can
I'm
close the
thinking
whole
to
company.
sell company to other company.
Sure. You are sure. So one of the option is
Yeah.
to step away,
Step away.
to step away from the company, to step away from the company and sell it. Maybe, right?
Step
One
away.
of the option is to step away from the company and sell it. Step away, which means bye-bye. Kiss it
I
goodbye.
step away from that company and
Exactly.
sell that company to other company.
Sure. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe to Mide. Maybe you
Yeah.
want to sell it to Mide. I don't know.
Mm,
Maybe.
please.
Maybe Mide wants
Yeah.
to take over. Right?
Really?
I don't know. It's your idea. It's your thinking. It's your way of thinking. But you want to maybe one of the option is to step away from the company and sell it. What
Mhm.
else is the option? What else would be the option?
What else? For what else? Lay off employees
To
and
lay
save money.
off employees, to cut down on
cut
costs.
Cut down
Cut
the
down
cost.
on costs. Yes, maybe it's best to lay off the employees and go ahead, Amy.
And cut down costs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe that's also one of the options.
Yes.
Good. Any other options? Any other options? Maybe just to completely shut down, shut down the company.
I didn't think that. I see.
Maybe. That's
Yeah,
right.
I tried to survive that my company.
Of course. Yes,
Survive.
of course. Of course.
Okay, shut down the company.
Maybe that's one of the options, to shut down the
Mhm.
company, or try for the company to survive, for sure.
Mhm.
Try for the company
Try
to
for the
survive.
company to survive. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. One of the options, try for the company to survive or shut down the company and be bankrupt.
Yeah. Be bankrupt.
Yeah, that's also one of the options, right?
Yeah.
Or another option, maybe you can ask Mide for a salary,
Cut down
sure,
salary.
for a salary cut.
Salary cut.
Yeah, maybe,
Mm.
right? You can ask Mide for a salary
see.
cut. Do you think Mide would want that?
Maybe no.
Maybe not.
No.
It's
Maybe
better to
that's
step away from the company
and sell it.
and sell it.
Yeah, maybe. Anyways,
Yeah.
you have some options, whatever you want. And Mide, of course, do you want for the company to shut down?
No.
No. You want to do what? You want to do everything that you can. Everything. You want to do everything that you can for what? For the company?
For the company to survive.
Exactly. Right? You want to do everything that you can for the company to survive. Okay, guys, this is a tough one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Open your mind, Be creative. It doesn't have to be anything long. Just try to imagine the situation. You're doing a little bit of acting. This is a little YouTube channel. Okay, Amy?
Yeah.
You're the big cheese. Mire,
Okay.
you are the top employee. You
Mhm.
are a senior employee. You are a seasoned employee. What does that mean, seasoned employee?
Someone who has skill.
Someone who has skills, exactly. Someone who has skills, someone who has experience in their field. Okay,
yeah.
guys, right? So you're seasoned, you're the top employee. And of course, the CEO wants to have a meeting with you. Amy,
Yeah.
Mhm.
very considerate. Don't forget, you said you are
Okay.
considerate.
Okay.
Don't just fire her. You're fired. Get out. I'm closing the company. Shut down.
So sad.
Yeah.
Kiss it goodbye. See you later, alligator. No,
No.
See you later.
you are
alligator.
considerate.
Okay.
Okay, come. You understand? You have the role. Action. Let's go. Let's start with, hi, Mire. Can we talk?
Hi, Hi. Wow. Hi, Mireille. Can we talk? Do you have a minute?
Yeah. Do you have a minute? Can we talk?
Can we talk?
Yes. What happened?
Yes. What happened? Hold on, Mira. You look already scared. You don't know what happened. So you say, yes, of course. Come, let's be open. Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. What's on your mind?
Yes, of course. What's your mind? What's your mind?
What's on your mind? Yes, of
What's on
course.
your mind?
What's on your mind? What can I do for you?
What can I do for you?
Yeah, of course. What's on your mind? What can I do for you?
Yeah. I hate to say this. Our company is in a very hard situation right now, and we are in financial crisis. So we needed to do something. We needed to something to do for surviving.
Yeah,
And
we need to do something drastic. We need to do something drastic for our
Drastic.
company to survive. Now, drastic, we need to do
Drastic.
something drastic, which means something that is very strong. And we need to do something now. We need to do not something easy, like, oh, we need to have a talk and we need to change a few things. No. Drastic is do something that's major. We need to do something that completely changes our company for our company to survive, or it will die.
Okay.
So we need to do something drastic.
Yeah. We need to do something drastic for our company to survive. And I have something on mind.
And I have something in mind I wanted to share with you.
I have something on mind, and
I have
want
something
to share.
in mind.
In mind. I have something in mind, and I want to share with you.
I wanted to
share with you. I wanted to share with you.
Yeah. So first of all, Mire, what's your reaction, right? Amy said, I hate to say this, but our company is spiraling down into a financial crisis. And we need to do something drastic for our company to survive. But I have something in mind I wanted to share with you. Now, Mire, what's your reaction?
Oh, yeah, I understand this situation. So what do you mean?
I understand the situation? Like no problem. I understand the situation. Okay, no
I
problem. Let's have a cup of coffee.
I wanted to say also I realized the situation.
So then say that. Right? Oh, I
Okay.
see.
I
Yes, I have been aware, right?
I have
Yes,
been aware.
I have been aware.
I
Yes,
have been aware.
I have
this
been
situation.
aware of our situation, right? I have been aware of our situation. One more time. Yeah.
Yeah, I have been aware of our situation.
And definitely hope
And
things
definitely,
will.
yeah, and definitely
Hope things will turn around.
hope things will
Oh,
turn around.
yeah, right. Right. I really hope things will turn around. What does that mean? Things will turn around. Hope things will turn around.
Turn around station.
Yeah.
Exactly. For the company to survive.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. One more time. Mira, yeah, I have been.
Yeah, I have been aware of our situation and hope things will turn around. So what's your ideas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's your idea, but more natural? What do you have in mind?
What do you have in?
Yeah. In.
What do you have in your mind?
Know your, just what do you have in mind? What do you have in mind? Just link it. What do you have in mind? 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 What do you have in
What
mind?
do you,
One sentence.
what do you in mind?
What do you
Yeah.
have? What do you have in
What do you
mind?
have in mind?
What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind?
What do you have in mind?
What do you have in? What do you have in? What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind?
What do
Anytime
you
you
have
can use
in
that. What do you have in
mind?
mind? What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind? What do you have in mind?
What do you have in mind?
Nice.
Yeah. I'm thinking to lay off employees and cut down on costs. So yeah. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, this is very cutthroat, very cutthroat. You know, cutthroat, very cutthroat. Cutthroat is just like cutting employees.
Cutthroat.
Very
Yeah.
cutthroat.
I don't want to do that. However, yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Don't,
Scratch
yeah,
that.
you could just say that. And you could say that like, I really don't want to, I really don't want to be cutthroat. I really don't want this to be a cutthroat situation.
I don't want to really cut throat
Situation. I don't want this to
I
be
don't
a
want to this be a
cutthroat situation, right?
I don't
really
want this
don't
to
want this to be a
be a
cutthroat situation.
cutthroat situation. However, we need I think this is very important to do. And so I want to ask your I want to ask your mind, not mind, opinion.
Sure.
Sorry.
I wanted, yeah, your opinion, and this is a great idiom right now. I wanted to get your 2 cents.
Okay,
Right?
I want to get
someone's
your
2 cents. Get someone's 2 cents is get your idea. So I wanted to get your 2 cents. What do you think about if we cut down employee salary, or if we lay half of the people off, including you, or I don't know, but it has to be connected to me day, right?
So yeah, I want to get your 2 cents.
Yeah, sorry. So I don't want this to be.
I don't want this to be a cutthroat station. So I want to get, but I wanted to get your 2 cents.
What do you think?
What do you think?
If
we do?
What do you think if we cut
we
down.
cut down the costs
Sure. Cut down the costs by
by
laying off
laying
your
off
department,
your department.
and for you to take over most of the tasks. I don't know.
Yeah, for you to take over the task,
Most of the
And-
tasks.
most of the task, and I'm asking. I want to ask. I also want to ask. I don't know how to say that. こうsort of something, sort of this person. So this person lay off, but this person not lay off. Yeah, something like that. The manager decided. I know
So that's
there is
will
the
be
English
my
word,
job.
phrasal verb, but I thought it slipped my mind. I learned before.
So we can go through, or we can I see what you're saying. Yeah, we can pick. I think what you want to say is we can pick out, like we can pick out, or we can sort. I guess sort is a little
I think
different.
different.
Sort, right? Well, like sort
Sift
is more.
Sift through.
That's true. But sift, that's a good one. But sift through is a little different. Sift through applications, right? Like sift through applications. But I think what you want to say is that we can choose. I think that's what you just want to say, right?
Choose. Yeah, that's very easy.
Like just we can choose who to lay off. We can choose whose salaries to cut down. We can choose something, right?
Okay. So I want to. Okay, so I don't want this to be a cutthroat situation, but I wanted to get your 2 cents, and also I want ask you to choose who to lay off in your department.
So our company
could
get back on track.
So our company could get back on track.
So our company could get back on track and survive this financial crisis.
Survive
this financial crisis.
Survive this financial crisis.
Yes, I see that's a really tough situation, but I want to put layoff is the last.
As a last, right? I see. Yeah. So I want I want to use the layoffs, right? The layoffs as a last resort, as a last resort, which means as a last situation, as a last resort. I want to use the layoffs as a last resort because
I want to use the layoff as a last resort because everyone working really hard, and I think there is more solution to get back on track our business, our situation.
Yeah, I think there's other solutions for our company to get back on track? One more time, Mire.
So I think there another solution for
Our company
our company to
to
get back
on
track,
track,
on the track.
on track, to get back
On track.
on track.
on
Yeah,
track.
there's other solutions for our company to get back on track. So can we consider other options? So
So can we consider other options?
yeah, can we consider other options?
Yeah, I hear you. However, yeah, I hear you. And I have the other option, and that is salary cut for everyone. However,
In
if
your department.
in your department. However, because your department use a lot of cost,
Yeah.
a lot of cost. So, but I know there are a lot of skilled worker in your department. However, they have high salary, and if we do salary cut for them, maybe they leave our company. So that's why at the first lay off someone and try to figure it out.
At first we
get back
can
on
lay,
track.
yeah, and we can lay some staff off, and then we can figure it out to get back on track.
Yes.
Yes. Good job, Jane.
Yes.
Good.
Good
And
job, Jen.
Mide,
Thank you.
and Mide says, that's a possibility. That's a possibility.
That's a possibility.
But that's a possibility, but
I don't think it works well.
you can't say that to your CEO.
yeah, I thought so. That's a possibility.
That's a possibility. And now the culture, it's just more like soft skills in the situation. But then we just talk about the idea instead of not saying that's a possibility, but I don't think that will work. But instead use something positive. That's a possibility. However, I'm wondering if, and then your idea. That's a possibility. Okay. However, I'm wondering, instead of the layoffs, I can have a salary decrease or something like that. I don't know, whatever you want to say. So that's so instead of saying negative, like that's not going to work, actually say the positive or what will work.
Like provide my ideas.
Exactly. Okay. So what do you say to Amy? Well, that's a possibility.
Me? Yeah. So that's a possibility. However, I'm wondering if I could have my salary cut down
instead
for a while.
For a while.
No, for
sure, for a while until we get back on track. Because I don't mind. Why? Because I have deep pockets, because I'm really rich, because
I have second job as
well. Sure, I have a second job and I don't mind. And I don't mind taking a pay cut.
Yeah, I don't mind taking pay cut.
Yeah. Okay. I appreciate the offer.
I appreciate the offer. That's very generous.
That's very generous of you.
Yes.
But But let me think about it, and we can, yeah, we can find a happy middle,
Such as,
such as surviving, such as. So I don't want to. You only have responsible about this. So I hope we can find a happy middle, such as other options.
I hope we can find a happy middle and look
And,
into different
Look
options.
look into different options.
Yeah, we can find a happy middle and look into different options because
Because
I don't think it's fair for you
I don't think it's fair for you
to
to. I don't think it's fair for you to salary cut
for you
for you
to get a for you to get a
get
salary cut.
you to get salary cut.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair for only you
Yeah,
to get a salary
to
cut.
get salary cut.
And also because that's not going to help financially to get us back on track. It's just one salary.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, that's not
That's
sorry.
not
That's not the
going
that's not going
to help
to help
our company
our company
get back on track
get back on track. So
with only one
with
salary
only
cut.
one salary cut.
However, thank you for the offer.
Thank you, the offer.
Thank you for the offer. We need a lot more.
We need a lot more.
So I'm wondering
So I'm wondering
if we can just
if we can just
lay off
lay off
employees.
employees for cutting on cost. Cutting on cost.
For cutting down our costs.
On our cost.
Yeah, cutting down our costs.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, that's true. Yes, that's true.
So
My salary cut will not make a big difference.
my salary cut will not make
A big difference.
Big difference. I understand. So, but could you
Laying off, but what? But laying off, but for me to choose.
laying off to choose?
Yeah, so
someone.
yeah, sorry. So, but laying off someone, right? But laying off someone and for me to choose doesn't feel right.
Okay. So, so laying off someone for me.
Well, laying off someone and for me to choose, right? Because there's two actions. There's two actions: laying off someone, laying off some workers, and for me to choose.
For me to choose
Doesn't
feel
right. Doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel right.
Doesn't feel right.
Yeah, fair enough.
So yeah, fair enough. Good, Amy. Sorry, Mire.
Sorry.
So go ahead, Mire. So what? So I'm wondering if we can find a happy middle.
So
I'm wondering if we can find
happy
a
middle.
happy middle. Yeah.
Happy middle.
Right. We can find a happy middle. I'm wondering if we can find a happy middle.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry.
Yeah. And Amy, what do you say? Yeah, fair enough, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. Let's talk about player.
Let's talk about
Again.
what?
Let's talk about again.
Talk about what again?
Let me think and let's talk about this again.
Oh, I see, I see. So yeah, so we can find a happy middle, and Amy, you can say, yeah, for sure, we can try
for
to
sure.
figure something out.
We can
Yeah.
try to figure something out.
Yeah, we can try to figure something out. Yeah, for sure, we can try to figure something out. And just communicate that, Amy, like not, yeah, I know, okay, bye, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, okay. but maybe a little like communicate that, right? So well, yeah, like let's try to figure something out. Do you want to sleep on it, or let's sleep on it, or let's give it a minute to consider, or maybe I will need to consider some options, but you really need to kind of communicate that idea that Mita is saying that, you know, we really need to find some happy middle, because laying off workers and for her to choose who to lay off just doesn't feel right. Just doesn't feel right, Amy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Amy.
for sure.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. We try to figure something out. So just give me time to consider about this.
Yeah, consider about this and consider some of our options.
And just consider some of our options.
Yeah, just give me some time to consider some of our options, right? Just give us some time to consider some of our options. And Mire says,
I will also consider others options.
Yeah, I will also do the same. That's it. I will also do the same, which is nice and short, right? Yeah, I will also do the same.
I will also do the same.
Yeah, I will also do the same, right? I will also do the same. Amy, sounds like a plan.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your input.
I really appreciate
your input. I really
your input.
appreciate your, Amy, you're the big cheese, right?
Yeah. I really appreciate your input.
And Mire says, of course.
Of course. Thank you for sharing your opinion.
Well, thank you for sharing your opinion. Is not in the situation because it's not her opinion. You're in a financial crisis. This is not her opinion.
Okay.
This is a downward spiral, down and down and down. So you could say, thank you for letting me know our situation a little more clearly, or you could say, thank you for letting me know our company's situation.
So thank you for let me know our company's situation.
Amy, and you say yes.
Yeah. Yes.
I hate to be what? Well, I hate for us to be in this situation, right? I hate for us
to be in this situation.
Yeah.
But I hope it will. I hate for us to be in this situation, but hopefully it will work out soon.
And get back on track. Mire, I hope so.
I hope so.
I will do everything that I can.
Yeah, I will do everything I can for our company
to
survive.
I will do everything that I can for our company to survive. And Amy says, I appreciate that.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
Of course. See you soon. Bye for now.
See you soon.
Ah, good
Tough
job.
situation.
Yeah, that's a tough situation, but you guys did a great job. That was awesome. Lots of great expressions that we learned today. What's on your mind? What's on your mind? You can always use what's on your mind. Salary cut, right? We learned today. What other expressions did we learn today? Choose. Now, I know Amy said sift through, which is excellent, but sift through is applications you sift through. You sift through your clothes. If you want to give away your clothes, you sift through something. But definitely you can choose who to go and who to stay. What
Yeah.
else did you guys learn today?
Spiraling down.
Spiraling down, we learned today, exactly. And find a happy middle, right? When you
Oh, yeah.
find a happy middle. And what else did we learn today?
Not destruct, the
Oh, you could have used restructuring.
destruct.
Yes, you
But-
could have said that we really need to restructure. That's actually
Yeah.
one of the options, right? Is to restructure our company. We might have to restructure our company, which is one of the options.
Yeah, restructure and drastic.
Drastic. We have to do
Yes.
something drastic.
Mm.
Right? We really have to do something drastic, do something extreme, do something drastic for our company to survive. And we talked about salary cut. We talked about a pay cut. We
Mhm.
talked about for salary to be cut down.
Cut down,
But
yeah.
we also talked about figuring something out, that you can also try to figure something out and get back on track. So lots of great expressions. Good job. Excellent.
Thank
Yeah.
That was a tough one. That was a tough one.
tough
Good.
one.
That was a tough one. Let's start with our vocabulary words. And so last class, we learned some vocabulary. So let's talk about our new expressions and how to use them in our daily life. So, Amy, please start us off.
Okay, so one of my neighbor, she's so generous because she always give me some homemade food.
Homemade.
Food,
Oh,
homemade cook.
oh, yeah. No, she makes she's generous, so she always makes something homemade for me. She makes something homemade
she-
for me.
Always make something homemade food for me.
Or she always makes some homemade food for me.
She always make some homemade food for me. For me. So always she gives me. So that's why I want to something in return.
I
And,
want to give her something in return. I want to give her
something in return. So I asked her, I want to show my appreciation. So let me know what kind of food do you like, because let me know what kind of food you like. And she said she receives only 1 billion jewelry. So
one more time.
She
What?
She said she only receive she said to me, if you give something for me, I only receive 1 billion jewelry. $1 billion jewelry. $1 billion jewelry.
Hold on. So if you want to give me something, then I only not receive, but I only
got-
want.
I only
Right?
want.
Right. So I only want I only want jewelry
jewelry.
that is $1 billion.
That is $1 billion.
Right?
So
I only want jewelry
Yeah, I
that's
only-
$1 billion.
Yeah, I only want a jewelry that is $1 billion. So you don't care about that. You don't care in return.
So you don't need to give me anything in return.
You don't need to give me anything.
In
So
return.
in return. So I feel, oh, she's so cool. So cool reply.
So I thought that
I
was a
thought-
cool reply.
I thought that was a cool reply. And however, I feel uncomfortable to give her. I feel uncomfortable not to give her anything, something.
Yeah. So
I don't feel uncomfortable.
yeah.
Always
I don't
can-
feel comfortable, right? So
I don't feel
comfortable
I
not
don't feel comfortable
giving her
not giving her
something
something in return.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
in
I
return.
I don't feel comfortable, right? I don't
Yeah.
feel comfortable not giving her something
Mhm.
in return, right?
Yeah.
I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable not
I don't I don't feel comfortable not
giving
I
her
don't feel comfortable not giving her something
something.
in return. So I'm thinking when I go, I would buy some Japanese food for gifts, and
Yeah, so I was thinking when I go back to Japan, I can bring her something
I
back.
can bring
I
something.
can bring her something back. I can bring some
her
food back, or I
something
can bring something special back, right? So I can
special
bring
back.
something special back, right? I can bring something special back, right? I was thinking when I go back to
Yeah.
Japan, I can bring something special back for her, for my neighbor, for my teacher, for my classmate. I can bring something,
Yeah.
right? I can bring something
something
special
special.
back for teacher Jane also.
Yeah. Yes. So yeah, I hope she would be happy.
Mm.
My from my gift.
So I hope she will be
She will be
happy
happy
with my gift,
with my gift,
even though it's not
even
jewelry
though it's not jewelry
for $1 billion.
for $1 billion.
Yes, hopefully she will be happy with my small gift.
Yeah, small gift.
With my
Compared to
small
jewelry.
gift compared to jewelry worth $1 billion.
Yeah.
So what? So that's my plan,
So that's my plan.
to show my appreciation.
Yes. That's my plan, to show my appreciation.
Yeah, to show my appreciation, right? That's my plan, to show my appreciation. And of course, what's your reply, Mira, after you hear this, after you listen to the story?
Sounds nice. I also hope your friends,
Your neighbor.
yeah,
Not a friend.
your neighbor will be happy with your gift.
Yeah, I also hope that your neighbor will be happy and appreciate. Don't forget, Mira.
Appreciate.
Yeah, happy is a good word, but we want to use a little bit of higher vocabulary. So I really hope
Yeah.
that, one more time, I really hope that also
I really
your
hope-
neighbor.
Yeah, I really hope that your neighbor appreciate your gift.
I hope so.
I hope so, because she has been
Because-
so wonderful,
Because she has been so wonderful,
giving me homemade
giving
food.
me homemade food.
Okay. Lucky you.
Lucky you.
Yes. Right. I want to have this neighbor.
Yeah.
Right. I want to have this neighbor.
I
Lucky
can
you.
reply like that.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Lucky you. I want to have this neighbor, Amy. And you say, yes, lucky me.
Lucky me.
Good job. Good. Amy, your new expression was homemade food?
Of course not.
No.
Show my appreciation.
Oh, show my appreciation for sure. Yeah, you want to show your appreciation to your neighbor and you want to go to Japan and you can bring something special back.
Yes.
Exactly. Good job. Awesome. Mire, come, what's on your side?
Just a moment.
Just a moment. Just a
Okay.
moment. Go for it. Go for it.
Okay, so from this week, I started learning Spanish.
Oh,
Yes, because now I'm working at travel agency, so I have a lot of like application for vacation to Mexico.
oh, I see. I have a lot of requests.
A request for vacation to Mexico or
Right.
Mexico. So
Mexico is a hotspot for people who live in
yes.
Vancouver. Everyone goes to Mexico.
Yeah, I saw a lot of requests for Cancun.
For Cancun, exactly.
Then it makes me want to go to Mexico as well.
For sure.
So,
And just to let you know, everyone in Mexico speaks English, right?
Really?
Well, I don't know. I think so.
They speak Spanish, right?
Yes, but many people speak, especially in Cancun. Most people speak English
Yes.
because it's a tourist area. Most
Right.
people go to Cancun, Puerto Vallarta. Right.
Yes.
Good.
So I started learning Spanish, but also I have trauma to Spanish.
Trauma.
Because when I was in the college, I would say 95% of my classmates from Mexico or Colombia or like South America. So they always speak Spanish. So Spanish even in the class. So I don't know.
That's right. So trauma is a little bit more serious because a trauma is something, for example, it's traumatic. So if you're scared of dogs, the reason you're scared of dogs is because when you were young, a dog bit you. So that was a traumatic experience. You experienced some trauma. So now you don't like dogs.
Okay.
But in your situation, maybe you had a negative experience.
I had.
Right, you had a negative experience because in college, most of your classmates were Spanish speakers. Most of my classmates were Spanish speakers. So it made me feel uncomfortable because how do you feel when everyone speaks Spanish, but you don't speak Spanish? How do you feel?
I feel I'm out of them.
Not out of them, but I feel left out.
Yeah,
You
I
feel left out.
Yeah, I feel left out.
Right. So you kind of had a negative experience. One more time. I had a negative experience because
I had negative experience because when I was in college, 95% of my classmates are Spanish speakers. So they always speak Spanish even in the class.
So I felt
left
out.
Left out.
Yeah, so I felt left out. So now when I'm studying, now when I'm studying Spanish, it brings back memories.
It brings back
Brings
memory.
Yeah, it brings back memories. It brings back memories. Right now you're studying Spanish, it brings back memories.
Yeah, so it brings back memories. So I actually I want to learn Spanish, but the memory makes me spring down,
Spiral down.
a spiral down.
Oh, sure. So I want to, I want to learn Spanish. I want to learn Spanish, but those memories,
Those
memories, right? So I want to learn Spanish, but those memories makes my motivation spiral down,
Yes.
right?
So
Maybe.
those memory makes my motivation spirals down.
So
So
what? So
So-
I am not studying Spanish.
so
So makes my motivation spiral down. So I really have to push myself. So
yeah.
I don't really want to learn Spanish.
So I have to push myself to study.
Yes. So I have to push myself to study and put those negative memories behind me.
Put those negative memories behind me.
Yes, put those negative memories behind me, right? Put those negative memories behind me. Good. And Amy, what do you say?
Yeah, I feel you. And I've been there before.
Yes, I feel you. I've been there before. It's tough.
Yeah, it's tough, but the good thing.
But
But
another language will
Another
never
language.
hurt to learn.
another language will never
Hurt
hurt
to learn.
to learn.
Yeah, another language will
Yeah.
never hurt
Hang in
to
there.
learn. Hang in there.
Thank you. I will
Good
do my
job.
best.
Thank you. I will do my best. Exactly. But another language will never hurt to learn, right? It's always good to learn
Yeah.
another language. Always good to learn another language.
Yeah.
Another language will never hurt to learn. Good job. Spiraled down. My motivation, right?
Yeah.
Motivation, something is spiraling down, but the motivation is spiraling down because of the negative experience. Good
Yes, so
job.
actually, I
Mhm.
enjoy learning Spanish.
Of course, of
Just
course, of
create a
course.
story.
It's just an example. You're just creating the story. Of course, of
Mhm.
course. Yes, exactly. We're just using these vocabularies of maybe one day. That's how you would use it. Awesome. Amy, anything else on your side?
Yes. So now it's time to do tax return. And a few days ago, yeah, I hear you. I feel you, Mireille. Yeah, I don't like to do that. So few days
Nobody
ago,
likes to
nobody
do
likes to do
their taxes. So, and it's not tax return because you don't know if you will get return.
I see. So how
Just to do your taxes. Yeah. So
taxes?
yeah. So these
Oh.
days we need to do our taxes. These days.
we need to do taxes.
And hopefully I will get a
And,
tax return.
and hopefully I will get back return.
Yeah. Hopefully I will get a tax return.
Hopefully I get the
Tax.
tax return.
Yes. Hopefully I will get a tax
And
return.
yeah. Oh, I see. Okay. So a few days ago, I tried to log in CRA online service. And however, I got some errors and I couldn't log in. I was trying many times, but I got same result. So at that time I felt maybe tomorrow I should call the CRA, and it's a paying in the neck.
To call
However,
them
to call them
because
because I don't like no speaking English on the phone is not my cup of tea.
that's why. That's why
That's
it's a
why.
pain in the neck.
Yeah, that's why it's a pain in the neck. So before, I was at that time I was trying to find some solution, and it took time to find a solution, and finally I realized CRA online service is available only 21 hours. So they have business hours. I didn't know that. So next
Oh,
day,
sorry. So I didn't realize it was a
I didn't realize-
24-hour service.
I thought usually website service is available for 24 hours. However, CRA online service is only 21 hours. So they have 3
Oh.
hours doing maintenance.
Right.
I didn't know that.
Right. They
Every
shut
day.
down.
Every
They
day.
shut down for
Yeah, they
3
shut down the system.
hours.
Yeah, 3 hours.
To
They
do
shut down
maintenance
for
in the middle
Yeah.
of the night, but it's usually in the middle of the night.
the middle of the night. But
Yes.
actually it is Eastern time, not our time zone. So I didn't know that. So yeah, I realized, oh, that's why I can't log in. So next day I was trying to log in again, and finally I made it. So,
Finally, it worked.
I know, finally it worked.
So it
So
was
I'm-
a lesson learned
Yeah, so it was a lesson learned, and
that CRA shuts down the website.
CRA shut down website, and yeah, so I'm so relieved to log in,
And not
And,
call CRA
not call CRA. Yeah,
because it's a big pain in the neck for me.
yeah, because it's a big pain in the neck for me.
All right. And Mide, what do you say? Oh, that's good to know.
Oh yeah, that's good to know. I told the CRA open 24 hours.
The website, right? The
The
website is
website.
open. The website is open 24 hours, but actually it's not.
But the website open 24 hours, but actually it's
It's
not. So I need
So
to
I need
be
to
careful too.
not be careful, but I need to be aware of that. I need
Yeah.
to be,
I need to be aware of that.
yes. Yeah, you need to be aware of that,
Yeah.
right? And Amy says, for sure.
For sure.
Good. Awesome. Exactly. So don't forget, pain in the neck is great, but don't forget, what is the pain in the neck? Because your pain in the neck is different. When I call CRA, it's not because of English that's a pain in the neck. It's a pain in the neck because it's difficult to get through. You're waiting online for a long time, and you're waiting. So it's difficult to get through. So that's my pain in the neck.
Yeah.
But your pain in the neck is different.
Different, yes.
Right? Because
right.
it's more English skills. Good. Mire, come. Anything else on your side with vocabulary words?
Yes. So I would like to share my negative story again.
Okay, good. So I'm going to share something negative.
Something negative.
Okay.
Yeah. A few months ago, I lost my wallet. Yeah, my wallet. And actually, I didn't know when and also where my wallet stolen.
Yeah, so I also don't know how it got stolen. Right? You just don't know, right? You don't know how it got stolen. And you could say also like when and where, but the whole situation is how did it get stolen, right? I don't know how it got stolen.
How it got stolen, but suddenly just my wallet was delivered to my place without credit card and cash.
So
It's
I
weird.
got back. No, I don't know about delivered, but I got back
got
my
back.
wallet, right? So I got back my wallet because delivered is more for like Amazon and pizza.
Oh yeah.
So,
I
so,
go back.
yeah, I got back my wallet, but it was empty.
It was empty. There is
Without
only my ID.
only my ID. No,
My
no
ID.
credit card, no cash.
Yes.
Just
No.
my ID.
Yeah, just my ID. So as soon as I got my wallet, I called to bank to stop my credit card. And actually I had a credit card from Canadian bank and also Japanese bank as well, Japanese credit company. So to call to the Canadian bank, it's easy because the process is very simple. But to Japan, for Japanese company, there is a lot of process and taking time. So yes, and of course, I didn't have money at the time. So yeah, I feel I was feeling like I was down in the dump.
Not I was feeling like, but I was down in
I
the
was
dumps.
down in the dumps.
Yes, I was
Because-
down in the dumps during that time
Yeah, during that time.
because I had no cash.
No cash and I
No
lost
credit
no
cards.
credit card.
Well, that you lost the credit cards, but of course you have to stop the creded cards,
Yeah,
right?
I stopped my
So
credit
of
card.
course, right? So it doesn't matter if you, of course, yeah, but you fell down in the dumps because I had no credit cards. I had no cash. I had no debit cards. I had nothing.
I had nothing and I have to wait.
And I have to wait
Yeah, I have to wait.
to get everything back.
Yeah, to get everything back.
So it was a pain in the neck.
Definitely. Yeah, it was. So it was pain in the neck.
It was a
and I
pain
was
in the neck.
down.
I was so what?
I was down in the dumps.
Yes,
At the time.
at that time. I was down in the dumps at that time, right? I had no credit cards. Not that you lost your credit cards, but you had no credit cards. So just jump to the result, right?
Okay.
That you had no credit cards, you had no cash, you had an empty wallet with some ID. I was down in the dumps at that time. However, now
However, now I got. How can I get back? I
got
back.
everything back.
I got everything back, but
And
I'm so tired.
but what?
But how can I say? I'm tired to do everything.
Oh, I see. Not tired, but it was a hassle,
Yeah, it was hassle.
right? You could
It
use
was
that,
hassle.
right? It was a hassle, right? It was a
It was
hassle,
a hassle.
right? Now I got everything back, but it was a hassle. One more time. Now
Now
I got
everything back, but
But-
it was hassle. It was a hassle.
but it was a hassle. Exactly. What do you say, Amy?
Yeah, I hear you. I've been there before.
Yes, I hear you. I've been there before. I got
Super
my
hustle. Yeah, I got
super
my
hassle. I got my
credit
wallet stolen, right?
card stolen, and
I
yeah,
got my
so
wallet
yeah,
stolen.
Mirai's story bring me back my memory.
Brings back memories, right?
Brings back memory.
Brings back memories. Mirai's story brings back memories.
Yeah, that's
I
so
remember
awesome.
actually,
you remember?
Amy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Everyone
Definitely.
experienced.
Brings back memories. So
Yeah.
what's the lesson? What's the lesson in this? What's the lesson in this? What's the lesson? The lesson
I
is we have to be always
Careful.
aware of our
Always aware.
surroundings.
Always aware.
The lesson is
We always
we always
have to be
have to be aware of
aware of
aware of
our surroundings.
our sound.
We always have to be aware
Mm,
of our surroundings. That's the
that's
lesson.
right.
That's right. 100% focus, especially
Thank
in Vancouver.
Yeah, and
We
I
have to
didn't.
be always. Yeah.
And also, I learned I shouldn't bring Japanese card. Back
Japanese
Mm.
card, and don't carry cash.
Ken, what did you say?
Don't carry cash.
Carry cash.
Don't carry cash. Right? We should not carry cash. I mean, it's sometimes I carry like $5, $10, but usually don't carry cash.
Mm.
Good, excellent, very good. Good job, guys. Excellent. Lots of great vocabulary words. Yeah, I hope
Yeah.
so. I hope
So
so.
We have a lot.